when we bring in habits, foods, lifestyles that does not support them, and I already highlighted most of them, including your emotion. Your emotion is part of it. It's part of your immune system. That's the last point I was trying to make. That when you are unhappy, your immune system will record it that you are not happy. Doesn't matter how we try to show off outside, but something inside is already taking record that this is how our feeling and that is how we are. And if we do not work on it to quickly come out of it over time, infection, disease, cancer comes and begin to find a convenient atmosphere and environment to grow. So we can also say no to that. A lot of other habits, exercising too much is a stressor too. When you overdo it, consuming too much food, I've already said it. These are stressors, things that can destroy our immune system. When we are not consuming, when we are consuming only foods that are cooked, we don't allow our digestive enzyme any breathing space by bringing in raw foods. So all the foods are cooked at all times. So the stomach and the body must work extra. There's no resting, there's no relaxation. They have to be working to digest it. So, but when we take in the raw foods, they have a little breaking. They don't have to do much work to make use of it. So these are some of the foods, habits, and lifestyles that can affect or weaken our immune system. We must also be aware of it. And there are some that we actually do not take seriously, but they are also important. When we take too much, allow too much toxins inside our body through the foods we are eating, it also destroys or weakens our immune system. When we consume foods that are dead, foods that have no nutrient in them. I gave example, and it happened recently. When you cook your food and you have to store it and continue to warm it, you continue to rewarm it for convenience or for economic reasons or whatever, you are destroying the immune system. If there is no life, especially if your immune is under attack. But when it is even not under attack, you should always bring in foods that have life. Even if they are cooked, let there be life in them, so that they can make use of it to work in your favor and to repair the cells that are dead, those for blood production. It all depends on you and I. You're welcome. So when you are consuming those foods that you have kept over for a long time in the fridge and bringing them out and warming them, although there are some foods that warming them does not really reduce their foods, like tomatoes. When you warm tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, it doesn't really affect so much. It affects it little, but not too much. So you need to also know that there are some food, but those fresh vegetables that are rich in vitamin C and minerals, they are destroyed. Once the heat has heated them up, the vitamin C, which is one of the most powerful antioxidants, is gone out of it. And so you just be taking in chaff. And if there are other minerals like calcium, those that may not be destroyed by heat, you can still have a little access if they are available in that particular food. So we can work on our immune system and save ourselves from frequent infections, frequent illnesses, frequent visits to the hospitals by helping our immune system through these foods and lifestyles. I will also talk about